dedicato la mia vita ai momenti più felici, ad inseguire un sogno, il mio sogno. Quante volte mi hai deluso, non importa, io ci credo e vivo il mio sogno. Bari, grande amore, Bari, unica e sola, Bari nel nostro cuore, non ti lasceremo da sola, facci sognare ancora, facci gridare ancora, Bari nel nostro cuore, non ti lasceremo da sola mai. Quanti viaggi con gli amici, tanti posti sconosciuti, tutti uniti innamorati di un sogno. Canto sempre con orgoglio, anche quando sono stanco, mai nessuno può distruggere il mio sogno. Bari, grande amore, Bari, unica e sola, Bari nel nostro cuore, non ti lasceremo da sola mai. Bari nel nostro cuore, non ti lasceremo da sola mai. Bari nel nostro cuore, non ti lasceremo da sola mai.
All right, welcome everyone to a brand new edition of the Staten Island Soccer Report, coming to you live tonight from the studios of CTV. Alongside me, we got Vincenzo in the studio today, not on the phone.
Oh, on the phone. Thank you,
And
Johnny.
also Frank Tricomi. Welcome back, Frank.
Pleasure to be here, as always.
Vincenzo, what happened?
Th-
You're live in studio
Oh,
today.
Johnny, thank you again for giving us this beautiful invitation here. And it's always a pleasure to
Anytime.
be in the studio with you, with Frank, and with your beautiful report that we need soccer. We need more soccer, more soccer.
Yeah.
What you're doing for soccer, it's a beautiful thing. And that's really amazing. And we hope that we'll be more like you and to keep up the good name of soccer.
Well, Vincenzo, we got a great show tonight. We have one of your teams on the show, but patiently waiting outside. We're going to cover some stuff going on in Staten Island. We're going to give Staten Island maybe 5
Sure.
minutes tonight, and then we're going to give the rest of the show dedicated to the F.I.A.O.
Thank you, Johnny.
Okay. All right. Let's start with Frank. Anything on your end? You're involved with about 3 teams. So
Yes.
We got some stuff going on. Give us a quick update. What's
The
going on?
U7 Great Kills Thunder, kind of a little bit of a losing streak. I don't know if they've ever even won a game since the fall, but yesterday things seem to have picked up. My son Michael actually scored his first goal, second for the team, just in general.
First goal. Wow.
So
Okay.
a big day for
Well,
him.
how old is he?
6.
6. Okay,
6.
Good.
So
Sure, he was happy.
Frank,
yeah.
good news for you, bad news. Good news, score a goal. Bad news, put up $1 in a piggy bank.
Well, that's true too. And he lost the 2 too, so now
Hey.
now he wants double.
$10, all right.
The Thunder really is off to a rough start. The U12 Great Kill Starlets, I have them at 4-1-2, middle of the pack, Division 2.
Middle of the pack, 4-1-2.
Yeah,
Wow.
middle of the pack.
That's-
1 game to go.
Oh, okay.
And
They're
we'll be
playing
done.
well, right?
They're playing well. Some of the teams that they've played were a little bit undermanned,
Okay.
and they didn't exactly have the required 11 or the
Right.
maximum. You know, some of the teams didn't have
Yeah.
subs.
Yeah.
As you know, we've had really, you
Okay.
know, unspring-like weather
Yeah, a lot of
know, so
rainouts and stuff.
between the
right.
rainouts
Yeah.
and the cold.
Yeah, I think we're going to play until the end of June with all the rainouts going on. Here.
I've never seen so many in
Yeah.
all the years.
Yeah.
And the last little bit, U9, Division 1, Great Kill Sting fighting for the top spot.
Okay.
Um,
Well, that's nothing new, right? You
Yeah.
You got the boys rolling.
yeah, pretty
Right.
much.
All
Yeah,
right.
the boys are.
All right.
We were definitely one of the favorites to win. Got tripped up a little bit by the other favorite, the Star of the Sea Bulls,
Okay.
this week. Unfortunately, we received our first red card,
Right.
and so did which was a little bit much for a U9 game. You know, just a
Yeah,
little
that's
bit of
never
a
a good-
push. You know, but
Hey, you know what? You can't control what the players do out there, but you know what? He'll sit out. Hopefully, he'll learn from it, right?
yeah,
Sit out
exactly,
a couple of games and
exactly. Suspension's
you learn.
over.
Yeah.
We got 3 games left. We're sitting at 4-1,
Okay.
so we're in good shape.
All right.
You
Good.
know.
All right. You know what? As far as the Richmond Town Lightning go, I mean, I'm not going to make it long. First, they're tied for first with 1 game to go. It is what it is. It's wreck. You know. As far as the Silver Lake Fire U12 girls go, they lost again on Sunday 6-1. They got tough game there, and they're 0-4. So hopefully they need to get things straightened out over at Fireland. You know, and I think that's about it for now.
Well, someone's going to be on the hot seat, right?
Well, usually that's how it
That's why
goes.
it's
The
fire.
coach is the first to go if the team is not going well, right? What do you think, Michelle?
Well, I think
mean-
sometimes the blame gets put on the coach because you cannot fire 11 players. So you could remove the coach, but same token, is the coach's fault? Are the kids listening? Are the kids doing whatever they feel
All
like?
right, we're talking about a U12 travel team now, okay? They're 0-4. Their last 2 games, they gave up 11 goals. I think they scored 1 or 2. So it's 11 goals against, 2-4, but they're 0-4.
Do they belong to the traveling team? Do they belong to the
They-
first division? Maybe they belong to the second division.
Well, that's the thing. Maybe they're in the first division now because
Okay.
they won the second division last season. So maybe they're not ready for that yet. Maybe they need some more time.
Well, Johnny, at the end of the season, in any sports, in any activity in life, did you learn something from the defeat? Yes, that means you are not a loser. You are a winner because you're learning from the defeat itself.
Right. Right.
So as far as I know, if you learn something, I don't care if you lose 44-0. Did you learn something? Yes,
Right.
you're a winner.
Okay, that's good. Let's get right to City A, right? Because that's your specialty. That's
Hey.
why you call in every month, right?
I'm telling you.
So
That
give
is
us
joke.
give us a quick
All right.
rundown on that. And I know the Boca Juniors are dying to come in here, so we got to get
All
them
right.
in.
So Serie A, once again, Juventus, they did win the championship.
How many
Uh,
years in a row?
And this is the fifth years. So they beat Sampdoria. Unfortunately, Sampdoria, their main goal was to not to go down to the B division. They did that. They did the accomplishment. So Juventus the champion, and then you have Napoli. Napoli second place, and I know we have Claudio in the audience. He's from Naples. And he told me last time I talked to him,
Yeah.
he says, I think Higuain will beat Nordal goals for the season. 36 goals.
Wow.
Mariano, when did you see
That's a
any
lot,
player
yeah.
score 36 goals?
That's a lot
So
of goals. Yeah.
the record was 33 goals, 1950. After a year was born.
So what does that say about
That
Italian
means
soccer? What does that mean?
this year, even though you had so many activity going on, the record was beaten. We have players like Totti, who came alive the last couple of games.
Right.
And we have Di Natale, who scored a goal last Sunday, who's given up soccer. You had also another player from Empoli, Macaroni. He's also my age, right? He scored another goal. So it's overall, you got mostly good news.
What about Luca Toni?
Luca Toni, unfortunately, his team went down, Verona.
But is he retired? He's
I
retiring?
I want to see Di Natale, Luca Toni, even Totti, but Totti's got a contract coming up, to come to America.
Yeah.
Play with Mariano, give me a good team for New York City. Red Bulls. Red Bulls, right? New York City.
Yeah. the Red
Soccer.
Bulls, yeah. Do we got sound going out? We got sound going. Just got
And then you got Roma third place. And the teams that went down to the B division,
Right.
Verona, Luca Toni's team, Frosinone, and Carpi. They went down. And Bari, your team, and listen, this is Bari, audience.
Well, we got they got
Bari.
one more game for the play. I think they're already in the playoffs.
That's Johnny's team, Bari.
Oh.
If you know where it's Bari, you let me know. Right, Bari, they're fighting for a playoff spot, and if
Yeah.
they go in A division,
Yeah.
we're gonna have a Johnny every year. Bari won A division long time ago. We had a party. So Johnny, this year don't forget. If Bari goes up,
we'll have a
call
party,
me,
yeah.
but don't call me late for the party.
So what else? That's it. What Serie A? I mean, what's looking forward?
Basically, so there also another good news. We want to share the good news. Next year, a team from England, the Premier Division, the winner, Leicester. That 2 years ago they went down semi-pro level. They came up, and this year they were 5,000 to 1 to win the championship, and they won the championship.
How did they win the championship there?
The coach, we talking about coach before.
So the coaches.
The coach
give him all the
Ranieri,
credit.
Coach Ranieri, and what he did, he went on the side field. You have those players that they used to be factory workers. In the afternoon, they want to play the games.
Okay.
He went there. He says, I like you. You want to play on my team? Guess what happened? First place.
First place. All
So
right.
the coach makes the difference.
Okay. That being said, just want to check. I just got a text that there's no sound on television end of it. So I don't know if we can control that. All right. Okay. So you know what? That being said, let's go over to Coach Mariano. I think he's going to announce his team one at a time. All right. Let's bring him in,
Mariano.
Coach.
It's my pleasure to announce the F.I.A.O Boca Junior team. First, Antonio Zucardi.
Antonio.
Music. The music.
Musica.
Yeah.
Aspetta, Mariano.
Okay.
Second in the list is Mariano Pinto Jr.
Mariano.
Next is Matthew Wasef.
Matthew.
Next is Mark Stoliar. Next is Saif Mokhtar.
Hey, see.
Next we have Luca Makichan.
Hey, Luca.
Got Tony.
Up next we have Victoria Pinto.
Victoria.
Last but not least, Mario Pinto.
Mario. Big boy Mario.
Thank you, Coach. Boca Juniors, welcome to the Staten Island Soccer Report. I think there's a microphone back there. You guys could pass that around. You know, we're going to start with the coach. Let's start with your coach. Let's wait for him to get on. So, Coach, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Thank you for inviting us. This is an honor to be here in front of you guys, and hopefully a team could talk to you guys and show a little bit of what we are made of.
All right, let's start with you, Coach. Give us a little background because, you know, how did you start? You know, how did soccer begin with you? Did you play and stuff? You know, give us a little background.
Well, obviously, it's a long time ago. Can
That's
you tell?
okay. It's not that long ago. You're not that old.
Well, obviously, I started at a very young age. I'm born in Argentina, which soccer is a religion.
Okay.
We play in the streets. We play in the parks, in the school. It runs through our blood. I used to go to soccer camps and in teams in Argentina.
Right.
And then as I came here at the age of 14, I joined a few teams,
Okay.
like the Scandinavian soccer team, the Vikings, in Brooklyn, as well as Brooklyn Italians.
Okay, good. So it's definitely in your blood, you know, as you just mentioned. And now you're at the point, well, fast forward many years, right?
Quite a bit.
Now you just want to teach the game, right?
Absolutely.
And of course, a volunteer, right?
Absolutely.
You don't get paid to do this. All right, let's start with we could start with the back. You know, let them just give a little feedback on soccer, what they love about it, and why they play. You could stand up.
Stand up.
There you go.
Well, I got soccer from my dad, and I mean, I couldn't love it anymore if it weren't for him. He taught me everything I know, and I'm continuing in life. I've started since I was a little girl, and I've gotten better and better with his help. And it's a fun game. I mean, it doesn't have to be about winning. It could be
Right.
about teamwork and having the love for it. As long as you put the effort, I guess that's what it's about.
Okay, so what? Any position do you play? Any particular?
Well, I used to play defense, and then I started playing in the middle and sometimes forward.
All right,
So
good
it
job.
kind of varies.
Good. Keep going. You can pass the. I have a feeling we're gonna have just about the same message, right?
No, that's a brother and
A
sister.
little
Well,
bit.
Well, it's the
Yeah.
same. The father taught him everything.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mostly.
See?
but I also play in addition to what she said. It's also not only to play, it's also for exercise. You
Right.
get the body moving. It's to keep you fit.
All right.
It's also it's
Yes.
fun. It's fun. I enjoy it. Everyone enjoys it. They have fun. They're cheering for each other. It's not about also getting fit and having fun. It's also about putting a smile on people's faces.
Nice.
Once you put a smile on people's faces, everyone's happy.
Right. So where
It-
did you play? What team do you not with this team, right?
No, I'm in the upper division,
What
but
team
I
you
help
on?
my dad.
What team are you? You assistant coach?
I'm not an
Not
assistant
yet,
coach, but
not
I,
yet.
I help. I'm getting there. I'm
Okay,
getting
good.
there.
Yeah. So what team are you on? Actually, you want to play for a while. After you're done
Yeah.
playing, and then you coach.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm on Inter. I'm on Dominic's team in F.I.A.O.
Okay. So how do you guys do?
We're doing good.
Yeah.
We're playing. We're mixing up positions so we could try new fields and try
Okay.
where we play the best. We're touching. We're switching teams so we could work together with other people in our team
Nice.
and know where to play in different positions so we have the experience of every position instead of one.
Okay.
I enjoy it.
That's good. Excellent. What position? Anything that you like? Keeper, forward?
I like playing forward because it's more about keep spreading out the defense. And when you spread out the defense, it creates spaces for the midfields. So that means when they pass to each other, you're open in the front to score.
Right.
It also gives opportunities for the other players to help you out and help each other out.
Okay. Vincenzo, any questions?
Did you score any goal this year?
I scored several.
Several.
And my favorite goal that I scored was the impossible goal.
See?
I ran all the way to the corner, and then I scored a 180-degree goal from like the corner there as I'm running. Then I just stopped the ball and shot it. I don't know how I scored it, but it felt
Is
awesome.
it from the corner?
Yeah, from like the
From
corner.
corner kick, right? Like-
Yeah, all the way
wow.
from the corner,
Yeah,
and I
that
shot
is,
it, and it curved.
That
It
is
went
a-
right in the V, so it felt very good.
I actually saw one of those goals this weekend from a U12 team.
See?
They scored a goal right from the corner kick, went right into the net. They weren't covering the posts, right? Okay, good job. Thank you.
Good job,
Thank
man.
you.
All right, same. What's the passion? What do you love about soccer? What position do you play?
I usually play on a left side.
Okay, look that way. Yeah, look into the mic.
I usually
yeah.
play on the left side for a midfielder. And I love soccer because, as Mario stated before, it helps you with exercise and it's fun for me. I usually practice outside whenever I have free time.
Okay.
And I just like the fact on how you have to work together with teamwork. And I like how my team cooperates with each other.
Do you like practicing?
I usually practice when I have free time.
Okay, with the team, right?
Yeah.
And also with the team,
And
right?
also with
Okay,
the team.
excellent. Good job. Thank you.
Good job, man.
Go ahead.
So I usually play right midfield. I've been inspired soccer since I was watching it. I remember my dad when I was very little. I saw him watching a game and I immediately fell in love with it. I continue practicing. Every time I go to the park, I always practice shooting,
Soccer all the time, right?
and especially with my team.
So, do you have a favorite position?
Yes, right mid, because
Right
at the
mid.
same time you can go defense, striker, and mid.
Oh, so you like running? You like a lot of
Yeah.
running, right? Okay, that's good. Not too many kids like to run a lot. But okay,
Good job.
favorite team?
My favorite team is Barcelona.
Barcelona. I had a feeling that was going to come up
Wait,
today.
Barcelona. Which league
All
are they
right.
playing?
Liga BBVA.
I know.
Okay, thank you.
Good job.
Same position. What do you love about playing? And do you like your coach?
Hey, wait a minute.
For starters, my coach is awesome.
He's awesome. There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
He teaches us a lot of things new, and I've learned a lot from him. And he really helped since the last few years I've been here. And I would really like to give him a round of applause.
Okay. Oh, you got it.
Mariano.
All right. So we see the chemistry already. We see there's a lot of chemistry. Okay. Favorite team? Don't say Barcelona.
And my favorite team is Real Madrid.
All right. Okay.
All
good.
right.
All right.
Real.
Okay.
Good
Thank
job.
you. You can pass the mic down.
How come you didn't ask that?
Same. Favorite position. Favorite team.
My favorite team is Barcelona.
Barcelona. Big. Okay. So what
And-
position do you play?
My position is defense. I like it because I get to save the team's lives because they can get a goal.
Very important defense. Yeah, very important. Makes
Good
the
for-
goalkeeper look good if you
Yeah.
have a good defense. Okay. Okay. Thank
job.
you.
So my favorite team is, I would say, Juventus,
Okay.
and my position is forward. I like to run a lot in that position, and I feel like playing that position makes me pass more to make my team score, and I have more.
Who's your favorite player on Juventus?
I would say.
Dybala.
That's your favorite player.
I wish if Monty was still on Juventus, I would like him as the best, or maybe Tevez or Pirlo. There's some players that
Yeah,
left.
Pirlo. Too bad he's in New York.
Yeah,
I
I'm actually
think-
going to a game Saturday.
Yeah, I think that's a waste of talent. He doesn't belong here yet. Could have still played another year at least. Okay, thank you.
Antonio, don't forget, I'm also a Juventus fan.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So, it's two of us here.
Who's your favorite player?
Dybala.
Oh, Dybala. Okay. Yeah, what position do you play? Yeah, no, you ahead. You could go.
I play left defense. What I
Left
like about the position, like Luca said, like I saved the team from like losing.
Yes, you
It's
do.
like without the defense, there's
Yeah.
going to be thousands of goals scored, and the pressure is all on the goalie.
That's right. Especially indoors, right? You guys play a lot indoor, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Play indoors all
Yeah,
year.
that's not an easy. Indoors different. It's a lot of harder to play than outdoors. Yeah.
My favorite team is Boca Juniors. My favorite player is Rojo from Argentina.
Okay. How
And
come we don't have any Red Bull fans? Any Red Bull? New York City FC?
And
Yeah,
Washington the Wizard.
Why doesn't anybody like them? Are they not good? They're not good enough?
I mean, like the season,
They're not good. Well, the Red Bulls, we know. Yeah, we know the Red Bulls right now that's struggling. But there's a long way to go.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Let's give it back to the coach.
Good job, kids.
All right, so coach, give us some history on the team here. How long have you been with these guys, this group? I know we're missing a couple players tonight, right? You want to mention those guys?
Absolutely. I mean,
Yeah, anybody that's missing, if you have an assistant.
absolutely. I'm missing right now about 3 or 4 kids
Okay.
that are very integral part of the group itself.
Sure.
Eric and Eli, the brothers,
Okay.
they're tremendous, not only teammates but players as well. And we also missing Frankie. Frankie's usually a goalie,
Okay.
but is also a tremendous athlete that plays defense.
Right. Okay.
When this group of kids, I've been actually 2 years from them. And I have to say, like, I'm going to reciprocate to you guys. You guys make me look great. It's not me giving you directions. You guys play your heart out every single day. I cannot ask you for anything better than that. I mean, I could teach you skills, I could teach you positions, but the effort you guys give me is second to none. So, saying that, I mean, I could tell you details of what they do, each one of them, but they're tremendous.
Yeah, let's get into, so 2 years you're with this group.
Yes.
2 years. What's your practices? What do you practice in the gyms there, right? It's mainly an indoors, right?
It is an indoors.
It's all indoor, right?
It is
You guys
indoors.
don't play outdoors. So it's
Correct.
an indoor in a gym, which is a lot harder to play.
Mhm.
We know that, right? Where do you practice? When?
Well-
How many times a week?
We practice once and we play once,
Okay.
but we make every minute count. That's for sure. Usually we start right after Labor Day,
Right.
and I usually divide the practice into 3 sections, especially at the beginning when we start, because we come from a long summer. Some of us play, some of us don't. We do a lot of cardiovascular.
Okay.
We do a lot of running, a lot of exercise. They probably hate me at that time of the year,
Yeah.
but it is what it is.
Right.
I want them, and they know it, we need to run more than anybody else.
Right.
The day that we stop running, and I tell them all, every time, is when the other team will win. So we do that for the first third of the practice.
Right.
The second third of the practice, and it's basically time. We do a lot of ball control, a lot of skills, a lot of, keep and goes and touches and dribble, among each other. Everybody has their own ball. I put them in a small square circle, and they have to go around each other. At the beginning, it looks tough, but it teaches them that the ball has to be next to them.
Right.
The ball has to be
Yep.
their friend. They have to feel it. They have to touch it. They have to see it. And then the less part of the practice is we play. We play, and play. The kids need to play.
You break them up, they play against each other.
Absolutely.
Scrimmage, right?
At
Okay,
the beginning,
they
yes.
scrimmage each other.
And then as the season goes on,
Yeah.
I try to incorporate a little bit older kids, so some parents, because I want the competition
Right.
I want them to struggle in practice.
Sure.
The more you struggle in practice, the easier it is in the games. That's how I was brought up.
Okay.
That's how we play when I was little, and that's what I'm
Well,
trying
you
to
can't make
incorporate.
it easy for them because you're
No.
not going to learn anything, right? From
They
that.
have to earn it.
Yeah. All right. So the 2 years, how does it work in Brooklyn there? You guys have a season. You play a season, playoffs. I've been to a couple. I've seen you coach a couple. I've seen the passion. That I've seen the yelling. I've seen the craziness. But it looks like it's crazy. But I know it's not. I know the passion. So break it down, like the season and the playoffs. And
Well, the season is usually about more or less a 15-week season.
15 weeks. Yeah.
Depends if it's any snow days or not.
Right.
Then we have a playoffs, and in between, thanks to Vincenzo, once in a while we get a travel team-friendly game.
Right.
So in the last 2 seasons, I think this team did pretty good.
Okay.
But it's all the dedication, it's the hard work.
This season you just wrapped up. How'd you do?
We finished 19-0.
19-0. 19-0.
19-0.
You got to beat everybody. Can't give somebody a chance. Okay.
John, I want you to know, towards the end of the season,
Yeah.
Mariano, you're talking about before being a hot seat,
Yeah.
as a joke, right?
Right.
Hot seat because a couple of games, 5-4, 3-2, last second score, So the,
Well,
the
we're-
improvement was made
Wait,
also
wait a
by the
second.
other
We're
teams.
gonna get to that. You don't want to win all the games 10-0. Even if you would you run up the score?
No.
I mean,
What I do usually when that happens, and I know the guys could testify to this, is my forwards play defense, my defense
Right,
play
right,
forwards,
right.
the goalies is in the field, some of the players go into net. Everybody, for the most part, I know you ask them what position they play.
Yeah.
If you ask them again, they actually play every position
right,
in the
that's
field
a good thing. Yeah.
because they need to know that position.
Yeah.
Also, Johnny, I noticed Mariano's team, when the goalkeeper is missing, he has 2 other goalies.
Right. That's a good
The
thing.
other teams, the goalkeeper is missing, guess what? They have no goalies.
Yeah.
Mariano, everybody has got an assignment and they have to follow. And
How
forward is missing, he has another forward. Defense is missing, he has another. So, which is good.
So how many teams do you have in your age group? You,
6 teams.
you have 6 teams. Wow. And what did the other teams do? How did they do all year? You beat them? I mean, obviously you beat everybody, but anybody come close to?
I told you, in
Did
the beginning, in the beginning, Mariano was running away. Towards the end, close games. Every game he could reinforce the statement there. Every game was a close game. Could have gone either way.
Well, that's not a bad thing. That makes competition. You know?
That means also the kids are ready when the
Right.
going is going.
Right, right. Well, right. If he's got them trained well enough, and the game is tight, they know
Yeah,
that
they
they
know.
gotta, step up before the game ends. And, yeah, all right.
But also, John, I want you to know that all the coaches, they did a great job.
Yeah.
And I mentioned before, I do sound like a broken record. We're here for the kids to teach them the love of the game,
Sure.
respect, discipline, sportsmanship, fair play. That's part of it. And this year, more than ever, the federation, the F.I.A.O from Brooklyn, we had close to 150 kids register.
Right. And that's
That means we are doing something great, and thanks to the coaches, to the staff members, to everybody from
parents.
and the
Parents for
parents.
bringing them.
Kids, don't forget.
They don't
remember
drive.
Saturday, I said, your kids, give your parents a round of applause. Let's do it this way again.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
go.
definitely parents for driving them, right?
John, you talking about Frank before. This is a quick little joke. Was this guy here? You had 5 kids, baseball, basketball, soccer, baseball, basketball, soccer. One time, he came in and he had a little girl, 3 years old. I went to the girl. I said, "Where do you live?" She tells me, "In the car."
That's Vincenzo. That's supposed to be for the end of the show.
Oh, okay. No, we have
Right.
another one.
We still got another 20 minutes. So, all right, what's the next now? I mean, 19-0. Where do you go from there? Wait, I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit. You're on this. This is a soccer report.
Hey, soccer
Where do you
report.
go from 19-0? Just like if you're 0-19, you know you're going up, but you're up there. So,
Well, sometimes some coaches said that it's hard to get to the top, but it's even harder to maintain it.
okay.
And so far, for 2 years, we have been doing that. My goal with them, if we still together with the next couple years, is not only to learn to play, but actually to understand the game, to form them as a player, if that's what they want to do.
Right.
I mean, I see a lot of teams play, and most of the team is they get 11, 13, 14 kids, and you play D, you play forward. The question is, does the kid know how to play those positions?
Yep.
There is an art to that. And I know
Okay.
they probably would not understand, but I do a lot of that on them. Occupying spaces, doing the triangle offense,
Right.
they're doing the zone pressing that I know those terms, they might not click on them, but
Right.
they actually do it now.
Okay.
And that's the difference, I think.
Yeah, understanding the position is important, right? And you mentioned triangle offense. How do you do that? How does that work with the triangle
A lot
offense?
of work.
Is that a lot of work, right?
It's a lot of work because to do a triangle offense, I mean, it's not just a triangle, you stay still. Actually, a triangle offense done with 2 players, not 3.
Right. I heard that in basketball. I never heard that in
Correct.
soccer. I know that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, and you use the defender to
Yeah.
create the triangles,
Okay.
the keep it and go, empty spaces, overlapping, and all these things get created.
Right.
And these kids actually do it. They're not even realizing that they're doing it, but it takes hard practice. It's just every practice that we do. Sometimes we don't put goalies. We don't have goal scores. It's all possessions. It's all keeping them goals. And I stopped the practice and I asked them, "What did you do? Why you did that? And this is what you're supposed to do."
Right. I was gonna get to that. Do you stop? You stop them, and any kind of mistakes you see, right? You correct it right there. Okay, that's very important.
Not very popular in practice, but I do.
Yeah, in the games also. I mean, if you see something going on in the game, of course, the next practice you bring it up, right? Okay. Frank, anything you want to add to that? Practices.
You said you practice once a week and you play once a week.
Yes.
How long are the practices?
The practice usually is about an hour and a half, but I usually try to stretch it to 2 when Vincenzo's not looking. But
So Vincenzo, let him practice 2 hours, no?
Johnny, for me, I would allow any coaches to practice.
Yeah.
How long do you want to?
Unfortunately,
if it's
at
up
the
to me,
time,
right?
I know.
You know. Otherwise, now that summer, kids, don't forget, summer, with your friends, with your parents, always with adult supervision, go to the park, keep practicing.
Well,
Don't forget.
There's nothing that you guys could do for the summer,
well, we had no plans yet,
No
so
plans.
we'll see.
right? Just to keep them together and practicing, you know, because a lot of kids will lose, you know, if you're not doing anything for 2 months, they lose their skill or touch, you know.
You know, Johnny, one time I told the parent, I said, don't forget, I noticed this year that your kid, your son, he's kicking the ball with 1 foot, the right foot.
Yep.
So this summer, there was last summer, Frank, don't get confused now. Last summer, the parent told me, he says, you know, this year we went to the park, he was using his left foot.
Right.
When he
Okay.
came back for the season, I said, that was great.
Yeah.
See what the practice will do? You work on your weakness and you move forward.
Any of your players going to travel, or do they already play on travel teams? Any other teams?
Not that I'm aware, but you could ask them.
Nobody? Anybody on a travel team? No.
Well, John, remember, traveling team, it's a lot of the kids, they want to play on super traveling team.
Right.
The question will be the time, the parents,
Yep.
the sacrifice. You know, traveling
It's a
means
big
you're
commitment.
going-
It's
a commitment.
It's a very big commitment.
You know, what the Federation of Brooklyn in 10 months,
Well, the reason why I
It's
bring that up is
beautiful.
if you have players that are playing above their level, you gotta let them go. You don't hold them down. You let them go to the next level, which would be travel. You know.
also, Johnny, I don't know if you notice, we do have registration from 5 years old to 14 years old when the kid
Yeah.
goes to high school.
Yeah.
And he has been playing soccer since he's 5, or she, remember, don't forget,
Right.
she,
Of course.
14 years old, and you playing almost 10 years,
Yeah.
I guarantee you, you will get scholarship, and with that, you could go to college, scholarship. It's easily today $100,000. So we do that. For me, is the happiest,
That's
happiest
Yeah.
moment
So
of
you
my
mentioned you have travel teams come to play you guys, right? That's like a friendly, right?
That is correct.
How do you guys do against them?
We did well. Last year will be the Brooklyn Italian B team,
Okay.
and this year will be, I think, one of the Staten Island teams as well.
Which team was it that they?
life. Brian's team. No, Brian. The other
Tigers,
kid with
something
the-
like
for the 40,
Oh,
Kids at,
okay, that was St. Margaret Mary, yeah, yeah.
44 bosses that came down here.
Oh, okay, Salmon's team.
I don't know. John,
Okay,
you
yeah,
ask me.
you guys beat them in that game.
Yes, sir.
Okay, they're a good team too.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
They're,
guys.
they're very well coached, very
Yeah,
disciplined. I see
yeah.
them.
Yeah, that was this year.
That's correct. In November.
Okay, November. Yeah, yeah, I missed that game. I couldn't make it.
Remember, Johnny, we are strong
Yeah.
at indoors.
Yeah,
Guarantee you,
Yeah.
if we put the best, all the participant in indoor,
yeah.
we can beat anybody. Outdoors, it's different.
Well, no, I'm sure if you guys went outdoors and you
Yeah.
trained,
And we need
they'll
training.
be just as good too. Just take some
Matter
time.
of time.
Yeah, obviously you guys play indoor all the time. You have a little bit of an advantage, but if a team is good, I think they could play anywhere.
But indoors also fast pace, fast
Very
speed,
fast. You got to move the ball.
quick reflexes. Outdoors,
Yeah.
you could go for a quick water break no matter who knows. Indoor, if you go water break, they score 2 goals.
Is that true? Pass the mic around. How many goals? Is that true what he said?
Yes, we usually do.
Okay. How many goals you score a game?
A few.
A few?
Sometimes I don't score goals, but I make assists
Okay.
for other people to score
That's
goals.
just as important, right? Assist. Yeah,
Assist
very
is
important.
equally important as scoring goals because the other team not have to worry about you, about the forward. That was a great
I
answer.
think Pirlo got the assist last night on the
Whoa.
game-winning goal. Last night and against the champions. They played last night. They won 2-1. Okay. Anybody else? How many goals you scored this season?
I scored between one to two. Sometimes, usually when it's easy, 4 or 3.
Because you play defense, right?
I play mid.
Oh, mid. Okay, mid. You play a mid?
I usually like to play the 2-2-1.
2-2. Okay.
Very unconventional.
Yeah,
Right?
it-
It's usually 1-2-1.
Strategy by Mariano.
I do not like the 2-1-2. I like to control the middle. I think the middle of the soccer field is the blood and the heart of a team.
heart.
And if you weaken the middle,
All right.
you
All
lose
right,
the
so
game.
one of your games, right, that you were playing close with, right? 5-4, he was saying, right? Who scored the? Who can you count on to score a goal if you need it?
Anybody.
Anybody? Wow.
Everybody has to have full confidence of each other to score an assist because, like I tell them in practice, the person that scored didn't score, the team scored.
Right.
Because if the defender didn't stop the ball or the goalie didn't come up playing from the back or the midfield didn't support it, that person will have 2-3 defenders on them and it will not score. The same thing when they scored on us.
Yep.
The forward is the most important part, the first defender. So anybody.
Yeah, I think we got to get you guys out here to play a game. We got to bring you guys out here. Play
Listen,
one of the teams
if-
outdoors.
If
outdoors.
we don't come there, you come to us.
No, no,
What's
no,
the
no,
matter
no.
you?
We don't want to go indoors.
We need you in
No,
Brooklyn.
no, we want to bring you guys outside to play.
We have an outside.
Maybe we could do something. Stand up. You have. Go ahead. How many goals this season?
A few.
What's a few? 5, 2, 1, 15, 20?
Enough.
Enough?
Yeah.
All right, good answer. All right, enough. All right. Then 19-0. He scored enough.
Johnny, I think now if Antonio gets the microphone, believe me.
Go ahead, Antonio. Go ahead.
Antonio is the.
Oh, let him go, then you go.
I scored like 3 or 4 goals this whole season.
Okay.
And yeah, it's fun.
So when you get into a game, is that what you look to do? You look to score? What's your goal? What do you want to do as soon as you start a game?
Give assists and
Give assists.
make goals.
Okay.
Go right ahead.
I would say the most goals I scored in a game, which the most goals we scored in one game was 12-0, and I think I scored 7 in one
Okay.
whole game. But I would say most games I score like 3 to 4 in each game, and I also like to make assists. He likes passing. I like it
You know
too.
something, and I'll start it. I'll let Frank finish. You know, in Staten Island, there's a rule in Staten Island
Oh boy.
that, at least in recreational soccer, that we can't score more than 6 goals. Oh, we can, but the coach is
Don't count.
the coach is gonna get fined. So the coach doesn't want to get fined. He's gonna tell his players, "Go ahead, Frank.
Play
You wanna
backwards.
finish it up."
And you lose, instead of getting 3 points for the win, you go down to a point. I was at a point Saturday and Sunday
Wow.
with my team where they actually, after you go up by 3 goals, they make you take a player off.
Right.
Once you go to 6, you take 2 players off.
Woo.
Which, again, I don't like to go more than 4 just because of that rule.
Yeah.
So I start taking either players off or throwing some kids back.
So
on
if you're winning
defense.
3-0, you have to play with 1 player less.
Slow down.
If it's 6-0, you play 2 players less. If
I
you
like
if you
it.
score 7-0, they're taking 2 points away from you.
Unless I'm losing.
So 3 points to win, they take 2 away.
When my team's losing, the other team doesn't have to
Right.
take them off. So,
Right.
of course, that's nobody
So-
heard of that rule then, but
So that's the rules for on Staten Island Soccer League. Yeah, it is what it is. They don't want the other team to
Run the score.
Right, run up the score. How are the other kids gonna feel? All right, so that's the reason why they're doing it. So, go ahead, take the mic.
Just like you said, Just like you said with the rules tonight, I feel like we have it too because I think we were winning like 5-0 against a girls' team, and they had to put 6. I just realized on the field, so it's pretty much 7 against
Okay.
6. I was like, wow, they got lots of players, and I agree with them.
Whose idea was that, to put 7 players on
Hey,
it?
Frank, he's talking to you.
No, you. You're in charge over
You're the
there.
maestro.
So you
No,
make
no.
the girls' team plays 7 against 5? Is that it?
No, maybe just
Maybe
they were
because-
shorting
yeah,
a
they
play
were-
or something.
yeah.
Usually the rule stands if somebody gets. I don't want to give out. Not, I don't think
No,
I
no.
gave too many yellow cards. Red card. Marian, do you remember when I gave out a red card? No. If you give a red card, right? There was the argument. Do you take the player off the field? Yes. Do you replace the player? Coaches, you're gonna have 2 different answers: yes and no. At this level, yes, because we want to get the other kid who's on the bench
Right, you want to bring him
to
up.
come in.
Right.
So you got red card. You stay out.
Yes.
Somebody else take you.
Yeah,
Because we are
I
there
agree.
for them.
Yeah, right, I
So
agree.
if the kids don't play less time, so okay, you won 3-0, but one kid didn't play enough time.
Right.
For me, you didn't win nothing.
Right. So that's not a good. All right, go ahead. That's a good idea.
So I scored a few goals,
Okay.
Like- 3.
How do you
So
feel when you score a goal?
happy.
Happy? Does your teammates come and they jump on you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Good. Well, that's good. I like to see that. When I was coaching, that's what I told my kids. You go over and you congratulate that person, whoever scored. That's good. Okay. Vincenzo, so you set the rules? Is that it? Who sets the rules?
No,
for
no.
this?
The rules usually it's soccer rules, but because
Well, you
it's
gotta-
intramurals,
Right. You
we,
got.
we vary a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, rules are rules. But also, what I notice, not only these kids, most of the kids that playing soccer, they're watching the game on TV.
Okay.
Right? Because it happened this year when Mariano's team, like I mentioned before, at the end was struggling. The last 2 seconds, Antonio scores the winning goal, they win the goal, and one of the players took a shot off. And I noticed the kids. That's how much
They're watching. They're watching.
they
on TV.
ran over to the player.
Yeah.
They thought I saw the kid taking the shirt off. Red card is coming for the first time in my life.
That's
I
not a
was ready
red
to give
card.
up.
That's a yellow.
Listen, we doing at the end
Listen,
of
I'm
the
going
game.
to give
it's
you
a-
one now.
I
That's not a
deserve
red
it.
card. That's
Thank
a
you.
yellow.
So anyway, like I said, I was proud because the kids, they know.
Yeah.
Like, somebody's
Yeah,
watching.
yeah.
Again, next time, the final, it will not play.
Right.
So that was great job on you guys.
Yeah, keep the shirts on. We don't want to do it with
No,
those
no,
guys
do
there.
that.
It's
Hey.
a yellow card if you take it off.
That's right.
It
I
is.
don't mind. What if you
Yeah.
get 2 yellow cards?
Yeah. Yeah. So, Coach, do you do anything other than soccer with them? Do we go? What'd you do after 19-0? Did you take them to Disney?
Pizza.
What did we do?
It's supposed to be a surprise, I guess. No.
I just wrapped up the season, right? When did you finish? A couple weeks ago?
A couple of weeks ago, and now we playing outdoors, which is mixing up the kids,
Yeah,
which
right,
is do
okay.
little pickup games.
Yeah, you guys have a barbecue coming up, right?
The last Sunday,
Save me a hot dog. I'll be there.
Johnny, you're invited as a referee, as a
Oh, yeah.
coach, as a TV producer, whatever title you want to get.
So, do you do anything else after? That's it, right?
Bathroom attendant.
Okay, that's fine. Trophies, you guys got to, what is the federation, what do you guys give out?
This year, they had this spinning ball. The description of the
Okay.
trophy. I'm trying to,
Right.
my description.
No, what I'm saying, that
soccer
the team gets a trophy?
No, everybody gets a participant trophy. All 100. I
Right.
told
What
you
about
about
what about the team that's on top?
the winning, because unfortunately somebody, like I say, if I had to make my rules, everybody's a winner.
Right.
But we have to, this way gives them a little bit incentive to do better next year. So we do reward first place
Yeah.
with the first place medals.
Okay.
Beautiful medals. Everybody will get the winning team. We cannot give everybody a medal, that's why we give participant trophy.
Okay, that's fine. That's good. And maybe take him to dinner, will you?
John, I'm waiting for my wife to take me to dinner.
Oh, my God. All right, so what's next? September, right? After this, right?
That's correct. After
September you
Labor
start-
Day, we get back together. We'll see how many kids sign up.
Do you, all right, that's what I was going to ask you. You know what, maybe Vincenzo wants to touch on that, registration, right?
Well, registration,
How do you go about getting, what if you lose? What if somebody moves away? You know, 2, 3 kids move, what do you do? How do you replace?
well, Johnny, like I stated before, this is not a traveling team championship. This is basically an intramurals, friendly. We're here to teach kid education,
Right.
teach the game, respect everything else. I mentioned before, if I sound like a broken record, that's okay. And that's what we teach the kids. Then, because you have registration coming in all the time, if you have 12 kids and the other team lost 4 kids,
Yeah.
so what fun, a kid, you have fun to play 6 against 3 kids? No, right? So we want the other team to, we go to other coaches, do you have extra plays? Yes. So we're trying to balance.
Okay,
If
balance
we
it out.
do that, sometimes it's easy balance, other times more registration coming in. Okay, we got 2 registration. Who needs players? Mariana goes, oh, 2 guys, they went to traveling, I need 2 guys. You get them.
Okay. All right, so, that being said, if somebody here is watching right now, they live in Brooklyn, because, you know, this show goes all over the world, right? You know that, right?
John,
It's
you
on
tell me,
YouTube.
because
So somebody in
you're the
Brooklyn right
famous
now,
guy.
somebody in Brooklyn right now wants to register their kid with the F.I.A.O. What do they do?
Okay, and I was telling you before, for the last, I've been with the F.I.A.O. 25 years and more, before you were born.
Yes, sir.
So, and then, for the last 10 years, the fees has been $150.
All right, whatever the fee is.
Everything goes up
how do they
except
get-
the
how do they
F.I.A.O.
go?
fee.
Do they have a website? Do they have the phone
So
number?
they do have a website, they do have
Location.
the telephone number. We just finished the season. In June 26th, the picnic, we're gonna start giving out application
Okay.
for the upcoming season.
Where's the picnic? In your backyard?
No, hey, I wish. That means if it's my backyard, you bring the food and I'll eat the
problem.
food.
So
We're
the
gonna be
picnic-
at the Verrazzano Sports Complex, right?
June 26th.
June 26th at 9:30. We start the games. We have a different age group. Right? We do have 2 fields. After the game, around 11 o'clock, picnic starts.
Okay, that's good.
So which is
Nice.
a great,
That's a good way to end the
good
wrap
way. You know, for $150, Johnny, you're getting uniform,
Right.
you're getting trophies, a picnic, and
And this team is getting coaching that you can't
plus
buy. You
coaches.
can't buy that kind of coach over there.
I mentioned
can tell you
before,
that right
great
now.
coaches, not because Mariano's here, but I could, Dominic, Nicole, Tony Barbo, Luna, nephews.
Yeah, you got a lot of good
we
guys
got
there.
Everybody. It's got, of course, not everybody. It's got the Mariano style with the triangle offense. I'm confused. I don't know what he's talking about. Playing the orchestra here, what? You know, everybody's got their style.
They should all have his passion.
Yeah.
They should all, if they have
Well, they
that,
got
that's half the battle right there, so.
The only way I could tell you, Mariana goes home. One day I called Angela, the wife. I said, Mariana, he says, I know Mariano won. I said, how you know? He has no voice.
Yeah. And I definitely, I've seen him in action. I've seen that. All right, so, the registration is gonna be that day. Is there a phone
No,
number?
otherwise, yes. 718, anybody listening?
Yeah.
I remember this number.
It's
I
just
don't
me
re-
and you
I
tonight.
don't remember my home number. I remember 718-256-7277. That's the between the hours 9 to 5, Monday to Fridays. In the summertime, the federation, they do have summer schedule. I believe they might be closed on Friday.
Okay.
Only for a month. I don't want to tell you which month
And I
because
think they're on Facebook too.
Facebook and
I've
everything
seen
else.
them, they're on Facebook
And
also.
usually we pick up again the
Yeah.
day after Sunday after Labor Day.
Right.
Whatever is Labor Day falls,
Okay.
the week after.
Right.
They go to the field, pick up application, we get it, and then when November comes, we start the indoors.
So in September, you go outside again for another
September again.
couple months?
September weather is like May weather,
Right, okay.
raining, shine, whatever.
Yeah. All right, that's not bad. That's a pretty good season. Long, too, right? It's long enough.
10 months.
All right. You guys have anything else you want to add before we wrap up? This hour went by fast. Anything else you guys want to add to the show? You excited for next season? Are you sad that this season ended?
Good.
I'm excited for next season when we're playing. I really like my team now because we all work together
Right.
and we know how to cooperate with each other.
Okay. Good job. Anybody
so I'm
else?
looking forward for the next
Hey,
season.
guys, pass the mic around before. What time
We
is
got
it?
about 2 minutes to
You
go.
got 2 minutes, guys.
I
Make believe
agree
it's
with
overtime.
like what
This
Matthew.
is your show, guys, so you take it away.
I just agree with. I mean I agree with Matthew what he said. We worked as a team, passed a lot to score, win every game. I feel like we did really good. I think my coach is awesome. He's a great coach.
Yeah, he
Um,
is.
I just want to give a round of applause.
Go
So.
ahead, go. Remember, time is running. Go ahead, the next guy.
I am looking very forward to next year. I am very excited about the teams playing,
Okay.
and I'm very happy I'll be with Mariano next year. Still, I'm very looking forward to it.
Yes, okay.
I would also hope
Put it
that
up more.
Pick up
I
there.
would also hope that we all stay together for next year.
Okay.
Good.
Keep the team together, coach.
I'm gonna get sad if my mom doesn't let me go to soccer practice,
Wait, who's your mother here?
cause she
1 minute. All right.
cause she sometimes gets mad when I get hurt by another player,
Yeah.
and yeah, then no soccer.
When you get hurt, come see me. I do have the ice pack.
Yeah. If he doesn't have the ice pack, he's got the spray there.
Cold spray.
He's got the spray. I know that. He's had that for 20 years at least.
But John, a different spray.
Oh,
That's
you sure it's not the same?
you tell me nobody gets hurt.
I'll be a little sad, cause like I'll know when
Look at the camera.
Look at the camera.
There you
I'll
go.
be a little sad because it's depending on the age limit of who plays and not. And like, I want anyone to leave my team because like, my team, I love my team.
Yeah.
Like, we cooperate with each other. Like, we're a great team. We pass with each other. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Give it to your coach. One last word from the coach, and we're going to wrap up the show.
I want to say thank you for the invitation. It was a pleasure and honor to be here with you guys. Hopefully we could do it again.
Yes.
And thank you guys for making me look good.
Well,
But
coach,
it's all on you guys. It's all on you.
Coach, thank you for coming on, and continue that passion that you have in teaching the kids. I mean, this is what it's all about, having the little, the kids on the show. And thank you for the parents for bringing them down. And you guys are always welcome to come on the show. Hopefully, you'll go 19-0 again. But give somebody else a chance to win. All right, all right.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. To the show.
Good job, kids.
Da sola, sognare ancora, facci gridare ancora, bari nel nostro cuore, non ti lasceremo da sola, mai. Quanti viaggi con gli amici, tanti posti sconosciuti, tutti uniti innamorati di un sogno. Canto sempre con orgoglio, anche quando sono stanco, mai nessuno può distruggere il mio sogno. Bari, grande amore. Bari unica e sola, Bari nel nostro cuore, non ti lasceremo